Hello and welcome back to City Skylines 2 on Swift Owl 7 Gaming. I am Swift Owl 7. It's great to be back in the game once again. We're going to go ahead and click continue game. And we have many projects that we are working on. And when we left off in our last episode, we just built a nuclear power plant. We've had some power problems, some water problems. And I just don't even know where we're going to start. We have traffic problems, especially down here on Main Street. And this has been an historic clog to our city as everyone wants to kind of go, well, I guess right now to the right. Looks like this red light is causing us some problems in our city. I do not know how we are going to proceed. Even just within the last 5 minutes, I was sitting in my recliner thinking about this intersection and how to fix it without using any eminent domain. In other words, without deleting any buildings or dezoning any buildings. And I kept thinking about this corner of property. In our scenario, having the city buy it from this farm over here, and doing some type of a intersection. Oh, it's hard to say how this is all going to plan out. I'm going to speed this up on high and just see what happens here now that this light is kind of letting traffic through. You know, we might not even need to address it if things start moving, but things just won't move like we want them to. You know, I'm thinking of all the various ways we can do something here. And while we're thinking about these things, there's other problems in our city too. For the longest time, we've had this intersection worked out, and it's starting to cause some significant blockage. Just kind of taking a look. We added a technical institute, university, to our city in our last episode. We got garbage problems once again. Looks like we got some medical problems down here in the College Commons. Let's do something productive. We need to start doing stuff that's productive. And we had talked in our previous episode about zoning this island. So let's go ahead and do that. I love this new district zoning tool. Okay, and we're going to call this, I'm just going to call it Resort Island. It's going to be a gated community, recycling, heavy traffic ban, speed bumps, parking fee, Cleo. Everyone say hello to Cleo. She's threatening jumping up on my desk. Okay, hi. You have jumped up here. You can't be up here though, Cleo. You want petted. I know. She was asleep in the chair. I even looked at her and I thought, this is the perfect time to hop on and do an episode before the busy holiday weekend. Okay. So we got that district zoned. Let's go ahead and come back to our traffic problems. We got traffic problems coming into the city. Boy, that's really bad, isn't it? Boy, everyone's just doing some crazy stuff there with the AI. I mean, traffic is badly backing up. I'm not quite sure what the clog is, and I don't think there should be this big of a congestion problem, but there is. Main Street, okay, this has worked itself out. We've had a car accident, though. Well, he's back and moving again. Let's just check down here. So traffic is moving again, it seems. At some point in time, we're going to rework our sewage system. In our last episode, we discovered that our sewage system is causing the river to change current direction, which is not a good thing. So we will eventually work on that. It will take a little bit of time for us to get that far, but we will get that far. Let's take a look at transportation. And trains are currently locked. Oops, wrong button. Let's take a look at potentially unlocking that train system. Whoop. Okay. I don't think we need a tram or a subway yet. But I think we do need a station of some sort. And, you know, I'm not sure why these things are not connected. There might be a good reason for that. Or it just might be to make the game look cool. I don't know. Let's see what a train station actually looks like. I don't know a whole lot about putting these in. So you're going to need a rail yard, it looks like, a large complex used for storing, sorting, and maintenance of trains, can be upgraded with extra tracks, and a maintenance hall. So then you're going to have a train station. You probably need a rail yard, yep. So this allows passengers train boarding and disembarking. Subway interface, taxi stop, cargo terminal. I'm really interested in that. Then we got various tracks. Okay. And looks like a rail line that we can establish eventually. So, whoa. If we were to just delete this conglomerate, I can't speak, so you just have to forgive me. If we kind of put this in kind of like this, I think that would actually be kind of cool. So we're gonna have to do some deletion here. Let's go ahead and delete some tracks. Let's delete all of this stuff here. Let's go ahead and grab that station and put it in. Let's do right here. And now we're going to need to connect some tracks up to this. So, what I'm going to do is delete this here. I'm going to take this track. It's not what I was wanting. I was hoping to kind of Y this, and I still might be able to do that. Down to here. Can I join in here with that double track? Maybe. Bring this down into there. That kind of works, I think. Why not, right? And then we got craziness happening over here. Let's do a single track to here. I was going to try to get all fancy, but I don't think the system's going to let me do that. I just don't think we need these double tracks here. What I think we're going to do is split off something like that. Okay, that makes sense. This is gonna be fun. Okay. let's go ahead and bring these down into this double. And let's go ahead and take this double line like this. Okay. Delete that line. Let's come up into there. Curve right into there. I don't like how this is looking. So let's go ahead and delete this. I just got the Steam notification that we have reached 100,000 residents. Okay, I'm kind of happy about that. That's a big milestone. 100,000. If you play City Skylines 2, comment below how large your cities are. I'd love to know that. Okay, that kind of works. Okay. So we got things kind of set up. We need a road on this side, and I think going bigger is going to be better. So let's go ahead and do a main road. Okay, sorry about that. We'll do a main road. So we're going to keep coming down this way. Where can we connect into? What main roads do we have? Let me just real quickly put this on pause. Be right back. Sorry for the little hiccup here. We are back. I just had to take that call. Got to do what you got to do sometimes. Okay. I am thinking that I want this road to somehow get down to this interstate. We could tie it potentially. What street is this? Doesn't even have a proper name. We could tie it potentially into Briar Rose Street. This community was just designed to be a backwater community, and it's kind of getting on the map a little bit here. Problems with tying it into here is the development of this two-lane road. That's gonna, I mean, we can upgrade it a little bit, but without doing some taking of properties, that's not going to be a good solution. So, if I bring this road down this way, branch it off this direction, and branch it over into our Main Street branch like this, that gives some more options for people. You know, that's going to put some congestion on our intersection down here that we're already having troubles with. Though that has cleared out a little bit. We need to do some work over here. And I'm not quite sure what that work is going to be yet. But we're going to have to do something here. It might be as simple as removing all these parks and parking lots, moving them back. We've got a little bit of room to play with, and turning this road into a larger road. That could be a solution there. But let's go back to this train depot. For the time being, what's this road here? That is Harding Street, Julia Street, Arthur Street. Is this our presidential district? So that could also be a solution, is running into the presidential district, because we'll have more capacity for infrastructure. Kinda. I mean, so if we take this main road, okay, I think we just need to do it, and if we need to delete some stuff, then so be it. Let's keep it fairly straight going out this way, and then we can slowly start turning. Just experimenting with some design ideas that I don't think we're going to go with. I think the road that we want is probably right here. So what we're going to do, what I'm thinking right now in my mind is, do I want to make this an expressway, kind of like what we did over here, where we just have a small segment that is interstate. And what that will do for us is give us a little bit more freedom to do some on and off ramps of this area right here. I like the idea of doing some development in this area. I think we need to go smaller. And I am, for the time being, going to go with a small road. Connect into here. I don't like that. Let's just see how this looks. I don't know how close we can get these. Pretty daggone close. That red light's gonna disappear. Hmm. This is kind of a nightmare. Welcome to this episode of Nightmare Junction. Are we still wanting to connect into here? That's going to give us access to a very main artery. No way, we got Spaghetti Junction all backed up. What's going on here? I don't like that. Thought we had this all flushed out at one point in time. Come back to look at Spaghetti Junction in a moment. We could tie this into this road here. I'm not liking that option. I just don't. I feel like this road's going to get really congested, and that worries me to some extent. Okay, I think I figured it out. We're going to go straight on, like this. Okay. And I'm going to use this room to connect into the interstate somehow. Not sure how this is going to look. So we're connecting into the Beltway. Is there a beam there that I'm running into? A little bit of an elevation problem, it looks like. Okay. And for our last trick, we have to connect this road into there, and I think we are going to be able to do that.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website
We shouldn't be experiencing any blackouts because we got a nuclear power plant now, and that is very muchly helping us.
Another letter from our erstwhile listeners. What's up, honey? Me and my sister love you. Oh, that's nice. Y'all got clarinets and violins, but you got something most music these days ain't. Let me guess. Lineage traced back to the great Haydn himself? Let's see here. Y'all got soul. Oh, yeah, soul. A raison d'etre? Delicious. My sisters say whoever you got playing the keys got more funk in his opinion.
Let's fix this up just a wee bit.
That ain't funk. That's classical. Yes, indeed. That must be most exacerbated. Classical music
That's
has
fair.
been around since the time of the early
So essentially we got a turnaround lane, which is what I was going for. You have this lane, this lane, this lane, and this lane. Nothing is interconnecting with each other. There's no real need for a red light because nothing is crossing. So let's go ahead and get rid of that.
Road maintenance services.
Let's get rid of this crosswalk.
And traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a
Let's
quick trip
work
out,
on
you might
this
want to wait
junction
until
right
after
here real
things out.
fast.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays.
I'm not allowed to bulldozer this.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more.
Let's try to make this look good.
Bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
Okay, I might have to try another approach. Which is something like this. And that might even be good to do going out as well. Okay, let's try to build off of this. That works. Just need to take this back a little further and redo this angle. And then we should be able to connect fairly well into this. Let's grab this road first. Oops. Thought I was in the curved mode. And that looks pretty good. I am pretty happy with that. It's a little crazy, but it connects us. We need water. So let's go ahead and connect into utilities right here. Just come right over to here. Looks like we've connected into both. Okay, we're gonna need power. So let's go down here and just run some power lines across. Do we already have power? We might already have power, so hey, that's fine. This works. Let's go back down here and just adjust our road rules. No crosswalks, no red lights. So that works hopefully pretty well. Let's name some roads here. North Beltway on-ramp. Oh, I don't like that. That's, let's just call this, Beltway Junction. And then we can do, this is gonna be Depot Street. And so we can do Depot Exit. Okay, so everything is now named. Now, as far as passenger trains, what do we want to do with passenger trains? Do we want to make use of this railway? Let's take a look at what we need to do. So a train station is fairly small. We're going to need a road next to it. So in my opinion, we should do somewhere right around here, near the depot. It just makes sense to me. So, let's grab some train tracks. That's going to be a crazy intersection of tracking. That will go that way. Not that there's going to be anything this way. I mean, we might figure out something. Let's... Because that's going to be a platform, isn't it? We might have to redo these all eventually. This one here, just go right into there. And that'll work for right now. And we are going to most definitely have a parking fee of 40 cents. So it's wanting us to make lines. So now my impression, my initial thoughts were that this would be able to relieve congestion coming into the city. Now I'm kind of the mindset that we have to make another depot somewhere else. Metropolis! Great work! This is a major step forward. You are one step closer to greatness. Why, thank you. I'm just curious. Whoops, I just deleted everything. I'm just curious how far closer we are to greatness. Megalopolis. We are well on our way to mastering this game. Let's just, for kicks and giggles, see what happens here. Cargo. It's taking cargo. So we need a cargo depot is what we need. Let's take a look at a cargo depot. We could potentially put a cargo depot back in this area. Why would we do that? I don't know. Because it seems right. No. Where's our cargo gonna go? This is just horrible. Thinking right here. We got all kinds of problems. I'm okay with that. Let's solve this electrical problem, though. We just don't have... Electricity was running along those tracks. Temporarily, we're just going to throw this up. Just temporarily for right now. Just see what's happening throughout our city. Make sure everything is okay. Our congestion is back here. We're going to handle that next. That's going to be our next project. This is just one single lane coming in. Actually, it doesn't even come in this way. Well, pooey. That doesn't help me at all. I mean, I don't have a better solution right now than this mess. Goal is for trains to branch off and then be able to back in, I think is what we're going for. Something's going on here where there's not a track connected. Why isn't this connected? Solve that problem real fast. I don't know why we had to do that, but we did. Let's see if anything happens. We got a train coming in this way. This is a passenger train. It has 50 animals on it. Then the current number of passengers, 50 animals. Is that what I'm reading? What is this? A train of dogs? Okay, it's going to go right through the station. It's not going to stop here. Okay. I was hoping it would bring people into the city. My hopes are being dashed. We are learning this together, and that's okay. While we are over here doing all this wonderful greatness, let's go ahead.
A advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions.
And
Please
zone this
exercise
up.
caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions.
We have to watch groundwater
Please
pollution
exercise
over
caution
here
if you must drive
for
and
right
try to
now.
stay off the streets until
So we've taken
conditions
some
improve.
demand there.
This has been
We need to
local
fix
public
some.
service
We just need some relief
You're
from
listening to Second
demand.
Room, epitome of classical listening at home or wherever you roam.
Let's
And
prepare
onto our
a
main
roadway
feature
there.
The commercial district is booming as the area
And
is attracting
there?
more high-end stores, bringing the latest in
Probably
luxury to our
put buildings
neighborhood.
here though.
You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after.
We got really great places for.
This just in from traffic. If
Commercial.
you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major
Ooh,
roads,
I kind of
especially
need to
during
keep
rush
that
hour.
low.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth
Let's
slowing
do that.
down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
I want to connect this up in here, but what I'm afraid is making this a throughway. I don't want this to turn into something that I don't like. As we get down here, let's go ahead and branch this into a little bit heavier of a road in case we need to upgrade this intersection at some point in time. Let's go down here and with this we're gonna go and begin turning, and we can go ahead and get rid of this power line now. It is no longer needed. We can go and turn, come right into here for a little intersection. I'm okay with that. And then what we can do is just fill in this little middle section with some more housing. So let's work on that. Okay. Let's delete some of these power lines that aren't needed here. I wish there was more of a use for those. I wish that power did not automatically run under the roadways, because that would give us more of that North American theme where there's always power lines on the side of the road. Always. So the presidential district, let's just expand that. Right up like this. Okay. I don't actually know if anything is happening. 0 vehicles in use. 0 of 16 vehicles. I mean, nothing is happening right now. I might have to watch some tutorials on how to do this, because I'm a little lost, to tell you the truth. I would think that trucks would start bringing their stuff here for it to be exported out of the city. But cargo rail route. It looks like all of this is internal. Unless I do something like... I mean, I don't think that's how that works. So we're going in and out there. We're going in and out there. And we are going in and out this one lane. Okay, that might work. Sure, I guess. Hey, we're struggling through this together, and that's okay. You know, I can probably think of some better ways to make this work, but for right now, we're just only now starting to figure out how all of this even works. Let's grab here. Let's go down this way. Let's add a waypoint. I don't know if I'm doing this right or not. I didn't hear any like magical clicking sound. I don't even know. Let's just try to get it down here. We're gonna have a traffic jam of trains. I have a feeling. Okay. I thought we were gonna see a wreck there for a moment. I mean, there are trains that are moving. But to tell you the truth, I have absolutely no idea what's going on. Hi, Cleo. I need you here so I can scratch your head because I'm so stressed. This has been a horrible episode. I've had no fun in this episode. I thought this was going to be so much easier than this. And I am not understanding. So he has to stop. He needs to go. Or are we just in a permanent standoff here? Well, Speed this up. We might have problems there. Somebody needs to do something. I think I have screwed up this entire train system. I'm pretty sure I have. And I would bet that when he leaves, he's going to get stopped here now. I've screwed everything up. These guys are stuck. These guys... So I'm going to have to put some more thought into this. Is what it's looking like. Let's get rid of these loops. Can I cancel a route somehow? We just screwed everything up. Let's cancel that. Let's cancel all this. Cancel everything. Just cancel it all. Get rid of it. Get rid of everything over here too. Okay. Get rid of the cargo routes. I want nothing in our city. I'm not quite sure what's even happening here. I wish there was just a clear route button. So everything's been cleared. We might have to just redo our track system. Hi, Cleo. Everyone say hello to Cleo the cat. If you can hear her, give a thumbs up. Okay, let's start off with receiving cargo from here. We're going to come into the city. And our cargo line, let's stay on the outside. That's where we want to stay, is on the outside. We'll add a waypoint there. It's not letting me... Okay, it's kind of letting me. Okay, there we go. I don't care how far outside we stay. Stay on this right here. And come down this way. And then we should be able to back in right there. Okay. And then when we leave out this direction and just go all the way out this way. In my mind, I feel like I'm trying to connect
Pending updates
different
to our power grid,
cities up,
city
but that's not necessarily what I'm doing.
blackouts.
I'm kind of thinking back to
Urge the
Sim
public to
City,
remain
when there
calm
used to be
during
different
these
cities on
breaks
each
and
side of your
to
map,
follow the
and I don't
guidelines
think
on
that's
the
how it
city's
is in this
website
game.
on how to
Let's bring
plan
our
for these
passengers in
events. This has been a local public
from this
service
side too. We'll just have everything
A
come in on
driving
this
advisory
side.
has been issued for the
Maybe we
immediate
can't do
area
that.
due to poor road conditions.
Let's bring passengers
Please
in over
exercise
here.
caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
That was truly superfluous. Masterful counterpart. You're listening to Second Moon Radio.
No pedestrian
Station of
access. I'm a little
levitating
confused about
tastes.
that message.
Don't touch that.
I think maybe once we put it on the
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads,
what did I just
especially
delete?
during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim.
I just deleted
Seems
this.
like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere. We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance.
I don't know if this is working or not. Let's just leave it like that. It should work in theory.
Planning a quick trip out, you
There's a
might want to
train coming in,
until everything clears up.
hauling garbage and coal.
You already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive
So
safe.
there are 2 cities. I'm so confused. Guys, I just want to kind of rage quit right now. This is the first time I've actually wanted to rage quit City Skylines. I've kind of had it. I feel like we've accomplished nothing in this episode, and that frustrates me to no end. I can't get this to work. Like, it's not connecting up. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense. As soon as I click it, it should just connect right up, but it's not. It's not saving it. It's not doing any of that. Look, it didn't even save the route down here that we had going. This is not fun, Paradox. This is not fun. Do this one more time. Like, it's not giving me the sound that it's been connected properly. Look, it just disappeared now. I didn't even click anything, it disappeared. The route. Do we have... Maybe it didn't disappear. I can't even see it. It's so hard to see. Then come back out? I don't know. Do we just need to come back? So when we come back out, we'll go... This is such a horrible interface. This is like pulling teeth. Okay, we've completed that line. That was the worst thing in the world. I almost think we need a separate depot for, like, that side, because I'm scared to get my train stuck. Let's do like some passenger trains from over here. And of course this is going to be the same color. I'm sorry guys if I'm a little cranky. I really apologize. I don't mean to be that way. There's going to be a way. If I redo these tracks, I feel like there is going to be a better way. And maybe in our next episode we'll redo the tracks or something. For now, we got that working. I'm kind of starting to understand it a little bit. It's very difficult, I'm not going to lie, the learning curve. Maybe it's because I'm tired. Maybe it's because I've had raw sewage back up into my house and it's all I can smell right now. And I'm trying to rip out carpet this weekend and fix the disaster that has happened this week in my house. Maybe it's a combination of everything, and I'm just really stressed. Okay. Oh my. That was way harder than it needed to be. City Skylines. Next to our passenger terminal, we need just like a little area for shopping. So we're just going to throw that there real fast. We need to definitely redo the tracks. I kind of see what it's doing now. Oh, that was horrible. I'd rather tackle Main Street Junction mess than that. Oh, look, it's fixed. Let's look at something in our city. It's just anything. I don't even care what. What's going on here? Condemned. Why are you condemned? Your zoning changed? That makes no sense. I didn't even touch anything over here. You just decided to build a building that was too big for that lot. That's all that happened there. Traffic problems over here. This is very rare. It's not horrible traffic problems. Speed it up a little bit. Just see if it works its way out. And it is. It will. These roads are just not designed to handle this type of traffic. But they're really surviving and doing quite well. A little bit of a backup here because of a traffic accident. But Old Tulip Street is handling everything quite nicely. Some backup here. I'm kind of wondering why there's a red light here. Was there always a red light here? I feel like there's not supposed to be one. Let's take that out and see what happens. When we do that, these guys have trouble turning. But if we eliminate that left turn altogether, we don't really want to eliminate that left turn, but we are, just to see what happens. So these guys should go straight now. But they're still wanting to turn left. I think they were all supposed to go straight even before we did that. No one's following the traffic rules here, and that's why we have the backup. And it's getting to be pretty bad. Bad enough that we might have to do something more drastic. We might have to take this, well, if we take that road out, it's going to take these buildings out, so we can't do that. We might have to turn this into a one-way road going the other direction. The problem is, people who come down College Avenue have no recourse to get back around. I mean, they'd almost have to come down this way, cut across, and up this way. Which is not a horrible thing. Oh, we had a building collapse. And we had, oh my golly, we had a major accident in the city. Wow. This is like that condominium that collapsed in Florida. This is major. This is huge. But we are going to dezone this. We're not going to have this rebuilt. But that's pretty bad. That's shockingly bad. Yeah, we're not going to rebuild that building. That's a bus stop. I was wondering if these are people that survived or whatnot. I wish it would say why, due to a lack of maintenance. This building collapsed due to a lack of maintenance. And that's not our fault, right? Like, we don't maintain the buildings. The people are supposed to do that. Wow. Yeah, I don't want to rebuild. Not right there. That might free up some room eventually for other stuff. I don't know what, but wow. That was kind of crazy. So we're having some major congestion problems here. And this was working so well too. I was so proud of it. We are getting stuck right down here. And it might be because of this bus stop. So, in this bus, let's just see where he goes. Okay, we could add a little ramp right here as a bus-only lane. Right here. To help our congestion out.
Recent
And just move that stop onto there. That might be a possibility.
In the city's fresh water supply. The public should be aware that we are struggling to get the situation in hand. This has been a local public service announcement.
I still can't believe all that. That's just crazy.
Area due to poor road conditions.
Okay, what else is crazy happening in the city?
Until conditions improve. This has been
no medical supplies.
How
I didn't even know there was a medical clinic here, but no medical supplies. That's not good.
What's up, honey? Me and my
Why are there no medical supplies?
Oh, that's nice. Y'all got clarinets and violins, but you got something most...
We are starting to really have some problems in this city. I think we got the train system working. At least holy cow.
Oh, yes. So
congestion. And I'm not sure of any way to solve this. Because it's all going right here.
Whoever you got playing the keys,
I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't.
Told her that ain't
Glad we built a large
That's
road.
Classical. Yes, indeed. That must be most exacerbating. Classical music has been known since the time of the early explorers. Funk, by contrast, is an entirely modern.
I mean, more trains. Yeah, we probably need that eventually.
Is for the lay person. Now, let's
probably
hear
need this
another one of
eventually.
those soul
But
Our story this hour. Kim is on scene outside an abandoned building.
That's right, Jim. This decaying shell is a symbol of the industrial decline sweeping the city. People are being laid off.
people
The
are
industrial
passing
sector
away
is on the
everywhere.
verge
We
of
got
collapse,
major
and
traffic
worryingly,
problems. I mean,
crime is on the rise.
just
Thanks, Kim.
just
Always
ridiculous
gotta watch
traffic
out for
problems.
crime, not to mention collapsing buildings. We'll have more after this.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boats.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
Not sure why we're having so many problems. People over here need customers. we're entering a rough spot in the city. That's all I can say. We are entering a very rough spot in the city. This needs worked out. So in the next episode, with all the problems we have, I think we're going to start off by redoing this intersection. Cleo, hi. Just jump up on me. Okay. Hi, Cleo. We're going to start by redoing this intersection and getting this working. And then we'll move down over here, try to get this working again, maybe redo the train system, and we'll just take it from there. Well, I'm SwiftOwl7, and this is Cleo. Thank you for joining us in this episode, as frustrating as it was. And until next time, take care.